Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Patriots sideline, a look at their head coach. He'll be hoping to get the season off to a good start. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Throwing right away, it's May. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New England.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. May to the air once more. He'll get this one complete to Brown. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
May to throw again. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the... Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
29 yards.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick is good. And the Patriots are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There'll be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend They'll go play action with May. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready for their 2nd possession. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Plant. It's Penix. Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's Penix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Penix. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Penix going to throw again. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is May. That one complete to Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still first down.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
Now, May. Throwing right. It's taken in.
May's pass. Complete to number 87. A gain of 9. Brings up second down at the 20-yard line.
Here goes throw.
In motion, it's Jefferson. May to throw on second down. He's got it at the 7. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
First and goal, New England.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and
To
goal.
the end zone. It's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
On second down, Penix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons take a 10-3 lead.
Falcons 10. Patriots 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. May gonna look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, New England.
First down, New England.
Here goes throw.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Another Patriots first down.
May gonna hold on to this one. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
I These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Henderson will take this one in. Touch. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now a timeout at Atlanta. That's their first as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On first and 10, it's Penix. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Now Penix to throw on second down. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
To throw again, it's Penix. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. The PAT, up and good. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw now, May. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. On first down, right back to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 9. And he nearly got it is. Gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Run it here with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
Makes the score Falcons.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. It'll be 25. They'll go to work. First and 10. We'll go play action with May. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Douglas in motion.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Henderson now on first and 10. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Caleb Redzaw in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. On play action, here's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, and the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Pick slant, caught by St. Brown. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and 1.
Play action. It's Penix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Falcon first down.
38-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
At the 22-yard line.
On play action, Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 14.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, here's Penix. Oh, the ball's out. One of his
should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Patriots offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
Yeah, and we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Penix. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And the Falcons are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Falcons. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. And this has been a really impressive performance.
The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
They'll run it here with ETN. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Patriots 7-yard line.
Again, they give it to ETN. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
48-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. They'll look to throw yet again. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
19 Tigers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The offense is not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Douglas in motion. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. It is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The extra point is good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.